Welcome to HeKate's Crossing. What do I need to know and I'm using the Magical Nordic Tarot and the Yggdrasil Oracle deck. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use for this reading. I'm just going to sort of look and see how long it's going to take us. Let us pull out the cards. Now, you've got a particular question, what do I need to know, and then choosing a topic in what it could be. Is it about love? Is it about work? Is it about a sense of career, sense of a friendship, a relationship on some level? So let's have a look and see in the best way for us to work with this deck. Okay, so let's take a moment, take a nice deep breath, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And what do I need to know my life right now? So we're going to look at different areas of your life in regard to this topic. Let's have a look at that. Nice deep breath. Different areas of our life. Two, three, one, two, three, three, one, two, three, four. Okay, so let's take a nice deep breath, and we're going to look at first we're going to look at the emotional aspects of the situation and what's actually going on. So we're looking at the Eight of Cups, Six of Swords and the World. So to me straight away, as I'm getting a sense of things shifting, you've got the World and the Six of Swords, and that's telling me that something is actually the Eight of Cups as well. There's a sense of moving on. So in regards to your emotions, it may be that you're going through some changes. There may be a shift in the way that you deal with things, maybe emotionally. Maybe you're finding yourself walking away from something in regards to your emotions at this time. So it is quite deep in regards to shifting. It could come through a sense of motivation. Could be because you've created some boundaries in your life as well, which has seemed really, really important for you during this time. So it is going to open up new doorways for you. So maybe in the past you felt very motivated. At the moment you're learning about boundaries, about creating boundaries, which has been really important. Trying to find a sense of harmony within the boundaries that you're creating as well, because it is opening up new doorways for you. Maybe you're feeling like you're walking through new doorways, over new thresholds and things like that. So definitely feels like there's a shift, there's things happening emotionally within your journey. Okay, so mentally you could feel as though it's about an awakening. It could be a sense of an enlightenment, an understanding, a faith, of knowledge of what's actually coming through. Maybe you're seeing the light out of all the darkness that's coming on. It is about maybe having a sense of hope or wishes coming in your life as you sort of move ahead in some way. And it could be through an announcement, maybe sorry, a sense of dreaming on what's going ahead mentally. Maybe you're thinking about the dreams, the possibilities of what could lie ahead for you. So it could be your heart and mind are connected in some way as well with what's actually going on here. So that's an interesting aspect of your journey as it comes through here. So we have this sense of Four of Pentacles. So we've got the sense of stability coming into it. Maybe there's a sense of taking a moment out from the stresses of things that are going on, and you're allowing yourself, you're holding on to something. Maybe you're holding on to something that you might need to let go of in some way. Maybe you're holding on to something that's good for you. Maybe you're putting some money aside for something at this time. Nurturing self is going to be really, really important as you sort of have this sense, I'm actually getting a sense of physically that you've got a sort of a mother and father energy coming into your life in some way. It does feel very mother energy coming in, and it could be what you're holding on to. Maybe you're holding on to the perception of your mother and father at this time as well, or you're holding physically on to that. It seems like you're clinging on for dear life. You're clinging on dear life in regards to a family member. Quite interesting is that the way that sort of comes through. So here we have the sense of spiritually, the knowledge that you're coming through, acknowledgement, empowerment coming through of your connection to the knowledge of the past is what I'm getting here. I'm getting very much about past acknowledgement in regards to nurturing the growth. Maybe there's a sense of taking care of self in one way. Maybe nurturing your health could be really, really important through this, and it can come through an understanding. And I'm sort of getting a sense of maybe sort of through this understanding comes from you dipping your toes into the process as well in some way. So you've got to take that step forward, maybe put your emotions to one side and be able to connect with what's actually going on for you, allowing yourself to develop physically within your journey. Could be to do with finances as well, could be a really important aspect of it, as you have the sense of acknowledging the secrets of the past, the knowledge, the empowerment, the energy that you have, the control coming from your creative force coming forward. So that's a really interesting reading as we sort of explore those avenues. So here we have let's have a look. What talk about cards flying out. So the first card that really flew out was about ambition and drive. Again, about that motivation seems to be really important. Being able to be motivated to move ahead, to be able to take control, be in charge of the situation. Okay, it's about finding that inner light coming through, lifting the nightmare seems to be really important. So that does seem like you're able to come with a sense of light at the end of the tunnel, like there's coming the light out of the darkness, so to speak. So there could be some anger. I want to say there's some anger here that might need to be sort of used in a more constructive way. Finding a way to use your anger so that you can actually move ahead could be really, really important. And being able to come that with a sense of being a warrior, being protective of those around you could be really, really important as well. So I'm actually going to do a animal deck here. Oops. As I want to sort of connect So let's have a look at your spirit animal that's coming through here. So let's have a look. What spirit animal? This seems to be coming through. Here we have Buffalo Spirit, and it talks about the abundant universe will provide. So it does feel like there's a lot of positive energy coming through. If you can actually work through and release and let go of anger, being able to sort of see the light with everything that's coming in, you are going to have the sense of abundance. And we have Beaver Spirit as well, which is about a solid foundation being laid, enabling us to actually feel like we have created, broken down any barriers. Could be really important, and being able to sort of move ahead in solid foundations. It does feel like you're building solid foundations, so you're able to sort of be in control of what's important. So let's have a look at the Butterfly Guiding Light Oracle as well. And then I'll see what else comes through in the reading as we sort of go through and have a look. Okay, so we've got the Guardian of Day and Night. So this is really important that you sleep well, you nourish well, you have the sense of yin and yang, balance within oneself. Very much about the third eye. It's really important. So it could be about seeing the truth of the situation, being very factual could be really important as well. And we have the heart chakra. So it's looking at what you sacrifice of yourself as you devote yourself maybe to another person, or are you devoting yourself to yourself, if you know what I mean? Are you taking care of yourself? Could be really important as well, and that's your heart chakra. And here we have the base chakra, and it's about survival. So maybe you're feeling like you're in a fight and flight response, which could be about the anger situation, about using that anger in a more productive way, so that you can take care of your own needs and what's important to you, and deal with and choose the way that you choose to react as well. Could be really, really important. So it's about connecting your base chakra with your heart chakra, and your third eye could be really, really important as well. So that's quite interesting sort of connection there with the chakra cards. So if I want to look at a little bit more about the base chakra is what I was actually going to say, and I've actually got the Guardian and Destruction. So we're looking at the fight and flight response, right? And we're looking at maybe putting a yellow crystal onto it, and that's going to assist in maybe taking away those energies that don't serve us well in this moment. That could be part of the process as well. So let's have a look at the heart chakra. What are we going to look at in regards to the heart chakra? Okay, this one here is sticking out here. Again, we've got the sense of the yellow, the orangey type crystals. Okay, so maybe a sense of carnelian could be really important here. So we're talking about how we devote ourselves. We're sacrificing ourselves some way, and it could be a sense of ambition. You know, are we feeling the past success demands both passion and persistence? So it could be about devoting ourselves to a career in this way, maybe a job, that could be really important as well. So carnelian could be a really important crystal in this time. So now we're looking at the third eye. So what are we looking at with the third eye? This one here seems to be pulling out. Here we have just got red jasper actually. Seems to be really well. And that's going to talk about the undo of knots. So it's undoing the knots of the reveals, or knots of life, reveals who you are and why you have come. So this is about looking at your own energy, this own identity, this person you are within yourself. So that's where I feel like the red jasper is going to be a really important crystal on your journey for this one. So 3 crystals that you could be working with, and placing them on the base chakra, a yellowy crystal. Citrine would be quite good for that. I think it's going to allow you the sense of destruction and rebuilding in some way. So you're clearing away the fight and flight response and all, getting rid of the things that no longer serve you, so you're able to move forward on a much more positive note. With your heart chakra, you're going to use maybe a carnelian, and it's going to help you really devote yourself to your career. Could be really important, or to what you want to achieve in your dreams and that sort of case. And then you've got the sense of looking at who you are, so you have the sense of taking care of self as well. Once you actually know who you are through I feel like red jasper is going to be a really important crystal working with you, and it's going to allow the sense of being able to find a sense of balance. Taking care of self is going to be an important process. So we've got quite a lot going on here in a reading. I feel like there's a lot more that could be said to you. So let's just have so we've looked at the crystals and the chakras that seem really important. So definitely feels the foundation, it's about being grounded, is going to be really, really important for you. And I think that comes with being able to build the foundations that you actually need by being grounded. It's going to enable you to build those solid foundations so that you can have the abundance that you need in your life. And that's definitely going to come from how you choose to react in a situation. Definitely about being motivated, being driven to achieve your goals. Super, super important. Enabling you to feel the way you choose to react is going to be super, super important. Lifting the nightmares, being able to remove any challenges, anything that's sort of going on for you in an underlying way, having a sense of strength, being able to fight for what you truly want, for what you want to achieve, and being really positive in that aspect. Is going to be being able to see that there is definitely a possibility in that process. So you definitely feel like you've moved on, you've shifted emotionally from what's actually going on. There's definitely been a new cycle for you. It definitely feels as though you are walking through new doorways, new possibilities coming through. So maybe there's an announcement coming. There's definitely maybe a sense of romance as well coming through in your life in some way. Definitely seeing the light out of the darkness. It does feel as though there's your wishes coming true, which seems really important, enabling you to gain the knowledge that you need, being able to awaken your own spirituality. Maybe you're learning something new, maybe you're even teaching in some way. Maybe because you're teaching, you're learning. Could be part of the process as well. Definitely feels like you're in control of your journey. There is definitely, I feel like you're holding on to your, I still keep getting here, you're holding on to a sort of a masculine, feminine energy. Maybe there's I just got a sense of conflict within the nurturing and the taking action aspects of the situation that's coming on here. I'm getting a sense when I look at these 3 cards that there could be a sense of an inner conflict within your own identity, your own energies within yourself. Maybe that could be part of the fight and flight response. Maybe you're dealing with a situation that seems really quite deep and something you need to really reflect on. It could be about your own identity, could be about maybe you are in conflict about whether to actually take action or sit back on a situation as well, is what I'm getting here. There's lots of layers to this, depending on what else is going on for you personally as well. Does feel like there is this sense of to have the empowerment that you actually need. You need to look at the ancient knowledge. You need to look at the knowledge that you've learned from past situations. What's enabled you to actually grow? You need to ask yourself what's enabling you to actually grow and develop within your own journey as well. Is about nurturing a business opportunity as well. I get a sense of maybe nurturing a business opportunity in some way. Does feel like your emotions as well. Put your emotions to one side because of this business situation. Here you've got the Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. I think it's very much about, yes, you can be caring, you can be kind and all that sort of stuff, but don't let your emotions get wound up in everything that you're doing as well. Look at your experience of the past, or your knowledge of the past. Seems to be really important coming into the bigger picture as well. So that is basically a 20-minute or so reading. Gives you quite a bit of stuff to sort of think about. You've got the Norse deities Sol, S-O-L, Mok, M-O-K-K, Surt, S-U-R-T, and Uda, U-I-D-A-R, if you want to do any more research on those deities as well. If you're interested, please contact me and I can give you a little bit more information from the guidebook in regards to the deities if you wish. The animals, look at beaver spirit and buffalo spirit. Do take a moment, see which stage you're at right now. Is it about you building new foundations? Is it about allowing the abundance to sort of come into play? Could be a really important aspect for you as well. And then you've got the chakra cards, and we're definitely talking about the base chakra. Seems to have come through quite strongly here. Okay, that does seem to be quite important. Also talking about your heart chakra and the third eye. We have spoken very much about crystals as being red jasper. Okay, red jasper definitely feels as though there is the citrine, sort of a yellowy crystal, maybe a yellow calcite instead if you don't have yellow, don't have a citrine, and definitely a carnelian could be really important. And I keep getting red jasper really, very strongly in this reading as well. Seems to be really important, and that comes on your third eye. And it's interesting how you actually get different crystals on different chakras. They don't necessarily have to be on that particular chakra. You don't have to use the carnelian on the solar plexus. It can be used on the base chakra for some reason. Definitely looking at how you digest maybe your experiences in regards to the fight and flight response, how you choose to react. That could be part of the citrine experience as well, looking at your digestive experiences in regards to the situation. So anyway, that's it from me. Take care. Don't forget to check the links below, check the links on my channel, on my YouTube, and you'll find me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, all under HeKate's Crossing, of course. So take care and blessed be.